back. This is a live stream. We're going to be talking about Ice Poseidon, and he's been swatted again, unfortunately, and so we're just going to talk about him there. So here we are live. Thanks for joining in. I'm going to step away for a second, but I'm going to play his vlog. I'm going to need to mute this, make sure I don't get double feedback. But I'm going to play I'm going to play the clip of his response, and then I'm going to play his I'm going to play what happened. And I'm going to actually use the bathroom, but I'm going to play what happened here. So you know what happens and what we're talking about. But here he's seen police outside. He knows that he hears them going throughout the whole room, the whole house, clearing the house. Sorry, I'm going to restart that because it didn't have audio.
Video games.
He's really nervous. He can hear them coming in and out of the building that they're in.
Yeah.
So I'm commentating on what happened.
You know, I've been playing and it didn't seem like an hour to me. I only sit like 10 minutes or...
Yeah, I thought that's what I think when I play video games.
Yeah.
Time goes by.
Oh, God.
The knock of the devil there, as he's described it before when he's been swatted.
Hello? Hey, Frank?
Yeah.
It was fun, right, sir? How are you, sir?
I'm fine.
Kind of made me nervous. He's got his hand kind of behind his back. Kind of
I
scares me.
don't know. You just backed on my door.
Your last name Brian Green?
Correct.
All right, come on, step out to my apartment.
I'm sorry.
This is really upsetting for me to watch again here.
Hi. Hi.
Come over here. Come over here. Step down. Okay.
Okay.
Step down.
Slave, what you got?
Who else is in the house?
Is everybody else in the house?
Okay.
No, it's not. No.
Okay. Anybody else?
No.
Okay, step down. Step down. What do you want?
I think this is just the guy's office space. I don't know. Kind of looks like a house, but
I'll tell you right now, Brian. Just step down.
Sheriff's Department.
they
Anybody
tell
else
him
in
to
the house? Let
step
yourself
down.
know.
That's some pretty serious stuff.
People call you guys, it's fake.
Sheriff's Department. Anybody else in the house? Let yourself know.
Ready? Keep your eyes forward because you're the only one that can see it. If you're turning around, we don't know what's coming out. Ready?
I don't know if that's a door or closet or not. Cover down that way, ma'am. We'll check this.
Got it?
Show you where you guys can find this clip in a second.
Why can't you clear it? So are you going to go in? Take someone with you if you're going in.
I'll take the right and take the left.
Fucking asshole.
And then you can see that guy was the cop, and he was turning off the camera, and he said "fucking asshole." Like, I think a lot of cops are just like, "Wow, I see what happened here, and I think I know I know what happened. He just did it for a YouTube prank," and he's definitely not doing it for a YouTube prank. But to bring it into perspective.
There is nothing worse in this world than a pathetic human being who thinks doing shit like that is funny.
This is a speech.
I'm trying to do something.
This is a speech in a montage, I guess,
shows
of
other people who are fascinated by it something. And I have to deal with that fucking bullshit. Not only do I have to deal with that, I have to deal with people who are uneducated and fucking stupid, okay? I have to deal with the police telling me that I'm doing it to myself, and I have to deal with people on Reddit and the internet who think that they know what they're talking about. I have fucking problems with my head because of this shit. And people want to say that, you know, I encourage it or something. It's just not right, man. Okay, I do everything in my power that I can to stop shit like that. You have no idea the amount of time and stress that I put into letting the police know about what I do before I turn on the fucking stream. The police don't care, dude. Okay? They go to a situation, they think someone's fucking dead. Okay? It doesn't matter. You think they're gonna listen to me? Because I tell them that I'm gonna be there before I get there? It doesn't matter, man. Okay? There's nothing I can do. If people want to be assholes, all I want to do is just stream without having an issue, man. Like, this hasn't happened in months. Because I dealt with the last person. I can't fucking go through with trying to catch somebody again, dude. I can't. It's so stressful. And it's not worth it because nobody understands the situation. Nobody can help because nobody gets it. And it just makes my life so much, my job so much more difficult.
Yeah, this guy that makes these is a big fan and makes a lot of stuff, and I think he's Lithuanian and has kind of a Lithuanian handle there, Literas, on Twitter. But I was also going to check Twitter and see what he has to say about this on Twitter. I have a feeling he might say something on here, but no, we'll just go back to YouTube. This guy. I spelled it totally wrong. Always going here, you know, and be like, I'm pissed. considered streaming God's gift, he says. I'm trying to pull up his video. I'm hoping it's still on. I think it is. 34,000 views here. Before I play that, I'm going to give a little bit more context into his day on he started this day off.
Let's fucking go get hypnotized. Let's fucking do this. He's only about 10 minutes
Feels bad,
away
man, dude. Seriously.
drive, so let's fucking get there.
Seriously, I'm just putting a little more context into this, and then I'm gonna watch his post last night.
I like driving. I don't gotta worry about much. Like, get the fuck out of the way, dude. Like, I can fucking like get places quick, so I don't have to fucking drive.
So I'm just gonna kind of skip around and see what's going on with his stream. I've been streaming on LiveMe quite a bit lately. My channel name is my same name as my YouTube name.
I mean, it's like very easy to make the brain think a certain
That's where I've been.
I think, you know what I mean? The human brain is a really interesting thing, dude. It's fucking this shit's interesting, dude. So,
oh man,
like, I don't know. I've done a lot of research on this type of shit. I've always been interested in it. Not like hypnotic shit per se, but like the, you know, stuff that makes the human brain just think fucking differently.
Personally, my opinion is he can't really be hypnotized. He's very skeptical. I figured he was going to be obsessed with chat, and what ended up happening, in my opinion, is he thought that it was like an inappropriate place to go back and forth with chat, and since he wasn't interacting with chat, it seems like a lot of his swatting things have kind of happened just when he's not been interacting with chat back and forth, and chat's just trying to do anything they can to get a rise out of him and make him crack or something like that, you know, get him to do something crazy. So I'll keep playing nice here.
Where I'm going as well.
I'm not saying it's because he wasn't interacting with chat. It's not his fault at all.
YouTube, there's never going to be a content off of me because it wouldn't do anything except make me more popular. Because
how many viewers are you playing on LiveMe?
Expose me for fucking
like around. I mean, like for like a couple hours. I mean, I get like 60 viewers, maybe 100 viewers after like 3 hours or something like that. I've been on there for like a really long time. What I need to do is probably just stop and restart the streams and retitle them better, and I could get a ton of a ton more viewers. So yeah, I was hitting like 50 or 100, but if you reconnect and connect,
would you ladies like to be involved?
Yeah, downvote army. Thanks, man, for the comment.
No, why not?
I'm super bummed on the whole swatting thing.
Okay, so you want to be in the vlog, but you don't want to.
And I was telling LiveMe, you know, I was going to be over here talking about that because I don't think a lot of people on LiveMe really follow Ice Poseidon. So this is just a little background on Ice because I know a lot of people watch him, but you know, if you don't, this is earlier in the day before he got swatted.
Sisters, yeah, right.
He got $5,000 cash or whatever that he had whipped out on the beginning of the stream earlier in the day when he was just before he started this, got off the computer and is on his way to the appointment.
Shit.
Callers were already trying to disrupt his day by calling him through his number. They had his appointment canceled when he got there, and the guy was kind of closing up and stuff. So, but he was really nervous. I think he wanted to read chat, but he didn't feel like it was appropriate when he finally got there. I'll show you I'll show you once he kind of gets into there.
Road? Is that, dude?
He's
Driving thing. You're like, fucking. Because like in Florida, like.
he's parking and he doesn't think he's really in the right spot when he gets out of there. But here we go.
See it? So you gotta go up that way. Okay, thank you, dude.
There's people calling, and this guy was like a leak factory. Oh my gosh, he just kept leaking stuff. And this guy looked like he was literally about to walk out the door and leave.
Sorry. No, I didn't call and cancel.
And then there I sit down, and then I got another call, but I was on the other line, which was from your number. Sit yourself down a big chat.
He's telling him about all the callers that happened and stuff.
There were a lot of calls from your number in the afternoon.
A lot of calls from your number in the afternoon. Try to set it up a little louder so you can hear it.
That's really strange, actually. Oh, okay. Maybe just ignore that.
Unavailable, unknown number. Hello?
And this is why so many people are really mad that this guy, that they got swatted.
So can you just ignore that?
Because they really fell in love with this old guy.
Where is he? He says it's really important.
It's not my brother.
Okay, bye.
So this is the daily
Whenever I
daily thing that he has to deal with.
Whenever I go around places, there's just typically
He gets
people call or whatever. My brother, my fucking they're crazy.
That's what I thought. That's why I didn't bother with the call before.
You see this, you really just get a feeling for this guy and you're like, oh my gosh, he is just so genuine.
Hello, Brian Green. That's
Yeah, I would just ignore him. If
So this is the official broadcast off of off of ICE, and this is before. This is probably 30 minutes before he gets swatted. Actually,
crazy, Paul.
this is possibly an hour.
Yeah, just every time I just
An hour and 50 minutes. Yeah, exactly, David. He doesn't know he's on live. He doesn't even know he's being recorded at this point. So I'm just saying, like, how I really wouldn't do this with streaming. I feel like I need to tell people, hey, you know, I'm live streaming, but
You can't call Paul here. Goodbye.
people wouldn't agree to that, so that's why he doesn't say it. Nightlife Cam UK CX, dude, thank you for checking this out. We're watching like an hour before right now when he first gets to the hypnosis place. So CX back for sure, man.
Does something go through your phone system?
No, so my brother,
He thinks he's calling him. That's everybody's first.
So I just put it on silent while I'm here.
That's everybody's first reaction.
Call my phone, you know what I mean? But when I don't answer my phone, he calls wherever
They
I'm at,
always
trying
think
to
it's
get hold of
someone
me.
in the restaurant when there's a caller. They always think that it's someone there and recording and
Josh Gerrans.
making a.
Anything to do with you?
No, it's probably just my brother.
There he goes. He just leaked the name right there.
Want to talk to you. Stop. Does something go through your phone system?
No, so my brother, he has issues and he just knows where I am. He's gonna keep trying to call. So I just put it on silent while I'm here. And then when I leave, he'll just call my phone, you know what I mean? But when I don't answer my phone, he calls wherever I'm at to try to get a hold of me. He has issues in his head, like mental issues.
Oh, Josh Gerrans. Anything to do with you?
No, it's
Josh Garens.
probably
What the
just my
hell?
brother.
That's not.
Right.
That's not cool. He's calling, at least. You know, you never know.
Stop calling.
People have already probably.
Now it's me. Now they're both muted,
Yeah, thank you.
so he can do whatever he
Probably
likes.
already found that guy, but
Yeah,
he
sorry,
probably
but
didn't
he
do it or
says-
something.
It sounds like he's a bit crazy, obviously.
He's
I
just-
told him you don't want to talk to him, and you know.
He is crazy. He doesn't live with me. He lives back in Florida.
I think
He's
the
crazy.
callers are like
He just
And,
every day, dude. Just
so why
think
did he
that they're
call and
invincible,
cancel
but they're
your
not
appointment?
invincible anymore. Twitch
He's crazy.
rewrote their
He's
terms
just-
of service
he's
to protect
mad, you know what I mean? He's
streamers
insane.
from this kind of stuff.
I knew it was something crazy, Paul, but I thought it was you. So I
As far as I can
I'd
tell.
finished with it. You
But
understand?
yeah, no. I'm
It
not
protects
that
the
crazy.
streamers as well.
03, and what's the date today?
I'll
7,
check,
8.
show you how long he was here.
Okay, the first thing you do, both the things you sign.
This
come
is
direct
43
from the
minutes in.
Institute. I copied their forms.
But they're still.
The first one says I give you one, I don't bother. Basically what it is it says that I've told you I'm
This
not a
is an
medical
hour
doctor,
and 50
I'm not a
minutes
licensed
before
clinical psychologist. Those are state licenses.
he
My
got swatted.
qualifications.
The
come
cop
from
actually
private
shut it off
schools
and said,
colleges,
"Asshole."
you know. So when you sign
And
that I've told you
I could tell that was him saying, like, case closed, oh, this guy just did it for a prank. I could tell he was filming the whole thing, gotcha kind of
That's why I don't
thing.
bother to give you one, because it doesn't mean shit
So-
to you, really.
No, yeah.
They
fuck
probably
it.
brought him down to the station and talked to him
Enough
for a long
of the
time. He
doctor.
didn't really say what
So,
happened.
You have like a psychology degree, or
No, I have a hypnotherapy certificate.
Specifically.
Where is it?
a certificate? Okay.
Hypnotism training.
Reddit
Institute.
said that this guy, this is the same hypnotist that was on Robin Big.
National Guild of Hypnotists, International Hypnosis Research
On,
Institute,
episode 1.
you know, which I don't think I'm a member of any of these anymore, but I leave them up there.
This guy reminds me of a lovable
They impress me.
Hobbit
So,
character
why
from
did you
Lord of
get
the Rings.
into
I love this guy.
stuff?
You know, he's like Bilbo Baggins.
Yeah, okay.
He sounds
I was a
just-
counsellor.
Sounds very interesting.
Drug and alcohol, dual diagnosis, which means people with mental problems as well as addictive problems. And I didn't want
So
to
this
work
is an
in
unlisted
those
broadcast
institutions
on
anymore,
ISIS channel.
because I realized that as a
but
counsellor,
it's
no
in a
matter
playlist,
how good I
so
was, I was only
it's
gonna
easy
earn
to
a couple
find
bucks above
publicly.
minimum wage. You know, because you're the lowest on the
He just doesn't have it public
Yeah.
for whatever
of
reason
treatment.
to overload his.
So I was looking for something else
Sub-boxes.
to do, and a friend of mine suggested
Oh,
helping
that's
people stop
smart
smoking.
to do.
I went to the
I think I'm
Hypnosis
actually going to start
Institute,
doing it.
and I audited his stuff, and the first video I saw of him doing something, I said, you're getting people to tell you things in 5 or 10 minutes that would take 6 months to a year in therapy because they wouldn't know. Because see, on a certain level, people know everything. Now, they don't always have access to it, but some people have enormous amounts of access. So I could say, why do you feel that way? And they'll say, oh, I don't know. And then you put a person in trance and they say, oh, I'm 7 years old, my mother's yelling at me, she's got a yellow dress with white spots on, you know. That's when I began to feel like that.
Yeah.
Because it's, you know, but it's not like a tape recorder and a video, you know. But for some people, it's close to that.
Paul's
For others, it's
Paul's
very
nose
variable.
in real
Because memory
scale right there.
alters according to where you're at now, which is something most people don't know. In other words, when people come to me and they're seriously depressed, at the end of the first session, I try to get them to remember a time when they felt good. Sometimes they can't remember a time when they felt good because they're depressed now, and all they can remember is the times when they were depressed.
Yeah. No.
But when they get better, then they get memories back of times when they felt good as a kid.
Through hypnosis.
Well, through therapy, but with hypnotherapy.
You can tell when
this
he's
is what
in
I-
like a
so
kind of
you can see
doctor
that memory
like
is
setting.
somewhat
He just
plastic.
doesn't like.
Yeah.
In fact, everything in the brain is plastic. It's not fixed. Which
He
is
doesn't
why
like to
hypnosis,
have
when you work on
collars
the deeper
and-
levels, you can repair things.
And in my opinion, right here, I started
so I was
noticing.
impressed, and I saw when he was doing it, what he was doing it. I thought to
I started
myself,
noticing
this
that
is
he.
all I've been looking for all my life.
Sorry for the
See, I read
jerkiness. I'm looking at
psychotherapy
Reddit
for
down
20,
there.
25 years. I read psychiatry, sociology, penology, criminology. You know, I was a reader.
Penology.
I am not used to using
Study of imprisoned
a
people.
tripod.
You
so-
imprisoning. Oh, okay. That's
So you understand there's a psychology involved when you put people in prison, and
I often
well,
adjust
the
it and then I
divisions,
forget
or you
to
can
set
do
the clamps.
punishment, or even do although knows that I was a counsellor for a few years by accident.
I'm gonna have to restart the stream here in just a second, but
by the way,
and take a call. So I will talk to you guys in about 2 minutes, but I'm gonna literally pause it right now, and I will be back in 2 minutes and go back live. So thanks for watching this part 1. We are 47 minutes into the raw broadcast from last night where Paul gets swatted, and he made a statement on that, and